Hello, and welcome to another late night amateur soda pop review. Tonight, we've got Sprite, has a new flavor, limited edition, of course. I just want to get this right because it's tricky. Um, Winter Spiced Cranberry. Now, what winter spice is supposed to be, I have no idea. Snowflakes, cinnamon, nutmeg, all of those? I don't know. Spiced with winter, I guess. And then there's some cranberry added to it. Now, Sierra Mist has tried a cranberry variety a few years ago, so I wonder if this is just an attempt at it. It'll be probably interesting. It'll probably be a bit more bitter than the usual lemon lime because I recall an early episode of Last Week Tonight where they talked about how the cranberry growers have been fighting a proposed change to food labels where they would have a line added sugar because the cranberry growers themselves know that cranberry juice and cranberries on their own don't taste very good, which is why when you get cranberry juice at the store, it's always cranberry juice cocktail because they add so much sugar and other flavors. They're trying to mask the natural bitterness, tartness, whatever of cranberry juice. So I'm wondering how this is going to taste. It'll be pretty interesting. I'm not usually a fan of Sprite myself, but hmm. I got the in before I tasted it for a change. Well, the label here says that it's a lemon lime flavored soda with other natural flavors, um, and that is certainly true. Mm. We do have a base of the typical Sprite lemon lime, which is a little more tart than, say, a 7 Up or a Sierra Mist. But then there are other flavors. Pouring this in a glass mostly just for mouthfeel rather than color, because obviously it's colorless. Um, so, hmm, it's not really tart. Certainly not more tart than a typical Sprite. As with regular Sprite, though, it does have a harder fizz. It's very crisp, almost sharp, with a hard fizz. Not a very smooth mouthfeel. Doesn't go down very easily. Trying to place this spice, though. Or even the cranberry. It is not as sweet as a typical lemon lime, that is for sure. And there is something playing right alongside the lemon lime, which disguises the lemon lime, but yet really doesn't speak of itself as much. It doesn't taste like either cinnamon or nutmeg. There's just this curious other flavor going on. Again, sort of riding on top of the lemon lime, but by the same token, not really being very pronounced, which I find really interesting. Give me a second here. Boy, it's really hard to taste anything over the fizz and everything else. So much like with the Voodoo, where I didn't have a really good, didn't have much luck discerning the mystery flavor. So too here, I can't really pin down the cranberryness or the holiday spice. I can say this, as I mentioned before, it doesn't taste like a lemon lime. That's the base, and the mouthfeel is certainly the same as Sprite, so you get that very hard, fizzy um, mouth feel. It's a very clean flavor. It is a subtle flavor. It is not overly sweet. Um, excuse me. So, except for the hard fizz, it would be quite refreshing, I think. Um, I think it would also be a fine complement to food, much like any other lemon lime. Um, so let me put the cap back on here. Bring it back into the light. Excuse me. So I guess if you would like to try something different from your typical lemon lime, this would certainly fit the bill. Yet it's not, again, it's not overly sweet. It's not overly flavorful. Um, it has a fine alternative, sort of it's a non-lemon lime soda. I would imagine there's a bit of the lemon lime to it, um, very little bit, but then there's the cranberries add um, a little. They tone down the sweetness of the lemon lime. It doesn't really play up a sourness. It doesn't add a bitterness. Hmm. So it's either the cranberries or the spices that are sort of working in concert against the lemon lime to kind of have this mellow, flavorful but not overly so drink. So again, uh, to go back to describing the drink overall, not overly sweet, very fizzy and sharp, uh, fairly refreshing, not a very potent flavor. Um, so it would be a fine complement to food. Would I take this over a regular Sprite? All other things being equal, um, I guess it would just be what I would be paying for it and what I'm in the mood for. Do I want a lemon lime or do I want maybe something a little different? So it's that's up to you. Um, it would just depend upon my mood, whether I wanted a green bottle or a colorless bottle. That's a sharp departure from the usual Sprite brand of a green bottle. This is in the colorless, as you can see. Um, so yeah, I'd be fine with either one. Uh, that's pretty much all there is to it. So if you like a bit of a change, but still want most of what a lemon lime gives you, which is mild flavor and refreshment without too much sweetness, this is something for you to check out. Uh, thanks for watching, and you have a good night.